As cities grow faster and climate pressures intensify, the global water crisis is becoming impossible to ignore. At WUF13, UN agencies and urban experts gather to confront a stark reality. Millions of people in urban areas still live without safe water and sanitation. The session focused on how housing, land rights and wash services must work together to build inclusive and resilient cities ahead of the 2026 UN Water Conference in Abu Dhabi. Speakers highlighted that poor urban communities are the most affected. Many families living in informal settlements face unsafe water, poor sanitation, insecure housing and increasing climate risks. Participants stressed that access to water and sanitation is a basic human right and a key part of living conditions. The discussion called for practical solutions that improve services without forcing people from their homes. Delegates emphasized the need to include wash in slum upgrading, urban planning and land governance policies. One of the key outcomes of the session was the presentation of a roadmap linking WUF13 to the 2026 UN Water Conference. The roadmap aims to help cities develop climate-resilient wash systems and secure sustainable financing for urban services.
Water scarcity, even though we've got a lot of rain, but it's not relevant because it creates flooding and the rain just moves away. So I think it is important to build more reservoirs that can contain enough water for our communities.
The
World Urban Forum in Baku can help us reflect on the need for city residents to have access to water in their homes. Water is a human right. Water is a shared resource belonging to all humanity and to all residents. Local governments must respond to this need through effective policies that address access to water, particularly for vulnerable groups, informal settlements and areas without legal property rights. Even so, cities and governments have an obligation to guarantee this right. We are bringing the voice of local governments to Abu Dhabi and to this year's conference in order to support and strengthen the role of governments in fulfilling this fundamental human right that people rightfully demand. As governments, we carry the responsibility of providing these services to the population every day, and we face these challenges more directly than any other level of administration. That is why the voice of local governments is especially important at the Water Conference and in Abu Dhabi. The aim is for all levels of government, together with urban communities and residents, to work collectively to solve this major problem, which could otherwise become a source of future global conflict.
Development banks, utilities and local experts shared successful examples from cities and called for stronger partnerships and greater political support. The session ended with a clear message. Achieving SDG 6 and building resilient cities will require coordinated action, inclusive planning and investment in the communities most in need. I'm Narchichek Jahangirli here with Natik Mehmedov, AnewZ.